you're looking forward towards the end of the year because there's this great thing called graduation for 12th graders. How did it work for you guys last year? And have you seen things that you want to improve upon for this coming year? Or are there things that you felt were just that worked really, really well and were beneficial to the students?
Yeah. So, last year I had a son that was a senior and was graduating. So as a parent, seeing the March 17th date hit and everything stopped and he lost, his senior track season, graduation, prom, all those great end of the year experiences. We didn't have a graduation party. To see all those things end as a parent was hard. It was hard on the students. And I think in many ways it was harder on us parents because it's also a time for us to celebrate our children and to be part of that experience. So as we approach this spring, I think having that experience as a parent has really motivated us to do everything that we can to provide some kind of experience for those students. We want to have a prom. It's not going to be putting probably 400 or 500 kids on a dance floor doing whatever it is kids do on dance floors today. That's probably a relief to many parents. But we know we can't do that. We know with the virus, but let's figure out what we can do. And maybe it's a different kind of an event that we'll call prom or call it something else. But we want kids to share those moments together as a class, as individuals. We want to give parents that opportunity to get the Polaroid with, Johnny and Susie or the group of kids. So we want to make sure that we're capturing those things. And so we're going to work hard to do that. And graduation is another one of those events. I feel better because we figured out how to get spectators in for football season.
Yeah.
I think we can figure out a way to get spectators in for graduation. And again, it could be very different because we have to do the social distancing, but I think there's more openness of what we can and can't do. And we're having conversations with the health departments locally. They're very receptive and hearing our concerns. So at the end of the day, I think there's going to be some things that we're going to do. It's not going to be like the prom that maybe you and I went to, but it will be, it will be something that kids will be memorable and be able to enjoy. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to deliver. So we're hoping to share some great information there.
Well, I'm for one am very proud of our Northwest Ohio community and everything that you do and the other superintendents do in our community that just makes this a great place to be able to live. I'm always happy to relocate people here that have no clue of what the Toledo, Ohio area is like. And then after I spend an entire day giving them a tour of everything about Toledo and Perrysburg and Oregon and downtown Toledo, they always come away just feeling so much better about coming to an area that they weren't familiar with. We don't have professional sports teams, but there's so many more things that make this an awesome community to raise a family in, and they're always very happy to be here. You're a big part of that as well as the other superintendents in the community. So hats off to all of you for everything you've done to get through this very challenging time and to still try to create a great experience for our students.
Well, thank you. And we really appreciate your support. You've been a great partner for Northwest Ohio educators and, taking the time and using your platform. Ed, it's always been great to see you use it in this way. So you're a person that cares deeply about education. We've had conversations throughout the year away from these kind of interviews where it really matters what's happening and what can you do personally to help. And we're just grateful that you're somebody that is showing up when the cameras are off saying, how can I help? And a lot of people don't see that, but we do. And we're very grateful for your dedication. And you're a great advocate for all students and all families. So thank you for what you do.
I appreciate it. Education was, that was a big part of my life, best 13 years of my life. So, Tom, thank you again for all you guys are doing. I truly appreciate it. Everyone, this has been Tom Hosler, Superintendent of Perrysburg Schools. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Coffee with Eddie. We will see you next month.